everyone to Atomy Intro Business Seminar. I think this is our first Atomy Intro Business Seminar for 2023, and we're very excited to go over Atomy information and imagine ourselves becoming Imperial Master, making how much? $100,000 a month, not annual income. It's going to be a monthly income for us. Questions to all of you. Do you want to live a balanced life? We talk about this word. We mentioned this word so many times in Atomy. If you are following CEO 100% lecture, that's a common word he's talking about. Through Atomy, we can live a balanced life. We're not just here to chase after money, making $100,000. What's the definition of living a balanced life? First, we need to live well, definitely, and love one another and learn. By learning continuously, we get to grow our business and we get to understand other person better. And by contributing with our system income, that $100,000 we are going to make from Atomy, we can contribute back to the society. We can contribute to the, any charity or any charity foundations that that you can share. You can give back to the society your love. The question is, yes, we want to live the balanced life, but with your current job, can you live your dream life? That's the thing. Like, we're dreaming of living the dream life. We're dreaming of living the balanced life, completes everything, live, love, learn, contribute. But imagine yourself that with your current job, with your current situation, will you be able to live the dream life? Before doing it at Atomy, my answer was definitely big capital no. I had a dream life, certain life that I want to live, but with the job that I had at the time, working at a bank, I could not complete lifestyle, right? Going to work 9 o'clock and finish at 5, living in the lifestyle. Many people dreaming to be their own boss. But we all know owning a business, it's not easy. Dreaming of becoming a boss of ourselves, but it's not easy to own a business. Either opening up a store for, selling products, or if you have a talent in cooking, you can open up a restaurant, or you can buy the franchise. Or these days, what's the most popular? The business these days, online business. You can either sell services or product, but we all know owning your own business, it's not come for free. You need to invest a certain amount of capital. And I think I mentioned it several times last year when I was talking about Atomy compensation plan. When you Googled the minimum amount for you to open up an online business, it will tell you $5,000. But when you check it, because they will tell you why you need the $5,000. You need to buy the domain and you need to pay for certain legal fees, some registrations. But in order for you to have an appealing website where many people will be attracted to come, you need some people even need to hire a web designer. So nothing is free to own your own business. And in order for you to make this business to success, what do you need? You need a system. So everybody dreaming of having their own business, but most people say, we're not qualified because I don't have a capital investment. I cannot come up with a system, and I don't know which product to sell or what service to provide. Here's the answer for you. Atomy is a global online shopping mall where everything is all ready. It's going to hand it to you for you to run the business. No capital investment required. And the system to make your business grow globally, the system is provided by the company for free of charge. And what types of product that Atomy deals with? When you go to Atomy website, you can figure it out that those are the products that people need to use in daily basis. If Atomy is not dealing with the daily necessary product, for example, Atomy is only dealing with the phone, or Atomy is dealing with the mattresses or golfware, which means probably it's very hard for you to create a system income because customer will not repurchase those products regularly. How often do you buy your phone? Probably 2 years, 3 years, whenever your contract ends. And how often do you buy your mattress? Most people say, the shortest time's 5 years, and maximum I'll keep my mattress for 10 years. So for you having a mattress business, you need many new customers. But in Atomy, we're dealing with the product that people need to use it in daily basis. So even look at the picture over here. Most of the product that people need to use it like health supplement or skincare. So this is what provided to us by Atomy with a free of charge. Okay, let's go a little bit more about Atomy company itself. Even just talking about Atomy alone, probably we need to spend around an hour talking about it, because ever since Atomy established in 2009 as a network marketing company, there are so many achievements that Atomy has made. What are the significant thing about Atomy so far? As I mentioned, Atomy is a global online shopping mall, and many consumers are coming to joining Atomy online shopping mall to purchase the product. Official number, how many members have joined so far? 15 global members. And I'm sure 2023, when Atomy is updating the official website, I'm sure this number will be increased also. And 25 global branches, so which means beside Korea. So including Korea, total 20 Atomy branches. Even 2022 December, we opened a new branch in Uzbekistan. And Atomy is planning to open 60 more countries. So when you look at the number 25, Atomy just started. And 556 products, it's not available in all global branches, but that's a number of products available to purchase in Atomy Korea. And I'm sure this number is not an accurate number, because even just last week, Atomy launched a new product. Anybody have seen the Atomy Korea website? They have introduced the Atomy Carrier. That's the one product I want you to get. So every week, Atomy is introducing a new product, and this number of product is increasing all the time. And last year, we ranked 10th on the direct sales news, and we can't wait to see our result this year. Last year was $1.84 billion. That's what we ranked at 10th. Even if we just ranked at the same place, still it's good, because we have noticed that how many companies have, went down during pandemic. And every year, Atomy is receiving a Whisper Tower, which is given by Korean government, cumulative export sales. Check out this, $1.26 billion. As a Korean company, as a Korean net marketing company, first time in the history to receive this export tower and having this huge cumulative export sales, $1.26 billion. And last year, we received the export tower for $300 million. And Atomy also received the award for Great Place to Work. We ranked the first place in Korea, and we ranked 5th place in Asia. So Atomy is not a small company. Atomy is not just a company located in Korea. Now Atomy is becoming a well-known company in the world. And Atomy, ever since Atomy established 2009, every year Atomy is showing double-digit growth. So when you check out the Atomy information from different types different websites, you will notice that the growth of Atomy and how amazing this company is doing over all those years. Yes, we know Seo Hyun Park. He is the founder of Atomy. He has this philosophy, and he knows how this business can go well. Very simple way to become successful. Customers will come when the quality is top, quality is good, and prices are low. All of us here, we do have a different background, different gender, different age, but we all have one thing in common. We are consumers. And for me, I love sales period, right? Not in Atomy. Before joining Atomy, whenever I go to Shoppers, whenever I go to Metro, I always look for the sales, because where I get to use a good quality product, and if I can save some money during the sales period, I love it. But in Atomy, we don't have to wait for those sales period, because Atomy promised, Seo Hyun Park promised that Atomy always will provide top quality, top-notch quality. So when people ask me, what do you mean by like top quality, absolute quality? Let's make an example as, department store quality. But Atomy will try to provide that product in a Walmart price. Who wouldn't love it? When we can buy those department store quality product at a Walmart, the price. So Seo Hyun Park came up with this business strategy, absolute quality, absolute price, to win the heart of all the consumers around the globe. So because of that reason, we can have like more than 15 million global members. And you might wonder, and then how can you guarantee the top quality, absolute quality. Where is the product is coming from? I didn't include it here on the slide, but Atomy, it's not a manufacturer. Sometimes when I go out with the Atomy bag, people think that Atomy is behind of creating all those products that we see in Atomy online shopping mall, but Atomy is a distributor. Atomy is a distributing company. It's same as Amazon, where they have online platform where they're providing products manufacturing other individual companies. Same thing with Atomy, but Atomy will not launch any of the products by individual. Most of the product that we see, I could say like 80 or 75 to 80% of the product that we see are manufactured by Colmar B&H. By having a clear understanding of Colmar B&H and their history or their achievements, you will have a confidence to use Atomy product. So Colmar B&H is a joint venture between Colmar Korea and Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute. Even when I first got introduced to Atomy, I was a bit hesitant to use the product because the name I never heard it before, and the product I haven't used it before. But where I gained confidence to use the product and share, Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute. This is a government institution in Korea where they are funded by the government to do all their researches. So after this meeting, if you visit their official website, you'll be amazed the level of technology. If you ask me, okay, so what types of technology do they have? They can make a space food. And we all know not every country have that technology. There's only 3 countries in the world: Korea, USA, and Russia. So Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute is behind of that. And Colmar Korea, probably you are familiar with those names, Bobbi Brown or Shiseido, Lancome, Estee Lauder. There's so many skincare line, like a makeup line, we can name it. Most of the products, they are manufactured by Colmar Korea. And Colmar, but people might wonder, but how come I don't see the name Colmar on the label? Because they are behind the curtains. They possess all those technologies, and they know how to come up with a good quality product. But at the end, they label as their original brand. So if Lancome is requesting to come up with a certain mascara with a certain technology, Colmar will manufacture that product, and then lastly, they will label as a Lancome. Colmar, all the people working in Colmar or Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, they are scientists. So all their technology and their know-how has been combined to come up with more than 80% of the products that we see in Atomy online shopping mall. So as I mentioned, just by understanding what's Colmar Korea and the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, you have no doubt to try Atomy products. Okay, let me just straight to the business opportunity before I go on to the product. Remember, we all dreaming of becoming our own boss, but there are obstacles: capital investment, creating a system, doesn't really know what product to sell, what service to provide. But I mentioned already that Atomy is dealing with a daily necessary product, and Atomy already providing the system where you can learn, where you can grow your business globally for free of charge. In terms of capital investment, here, no membership required. So in order for you to purchase a product, since Atomy doesn't have a physical store where you can walk in to buy a certain product, everything needs to be purchased online. So you should create an online account for you to access to Atomy online shopping mall. And for you having that online account, that Atomy membership, Atomy will not ask you to pay monthly fee or annual fee. And you don't have to do any monthly purchases. So when you're going to purchase at Atomy, whenever you need a product, when you're running out of your shampoo, that's when you're going to shop. And when you're running out of your dish detergent, that's when you're going to shop. Even if you don't shop for several months, nobody will call you, or Atomy will not message you, oh, you haven't been shopped for several months. What's happening? Only thing, your membership will be expired if you haven't shopped for a year. Because as I mentioned, Atomy dealing with a daily necessary product. So system thinks that, oh, this person haven't purchased a toothbrush or this person purchased a toothpaste. So probably this person doesn't like Atomy or this person doesn't live in this world. So they will just delete, withdraw your account. Other than that, there is no other restriction for Atomy account. But for the people who wanted to grow this global online business, who wants to become an owner of this online business, Atomy, it's not asking for capital investment. Okay, then what are the product that Atomy dealing with? I don't have time to go over all the product. I'll just go over the flagship product of Atomy. So Hemohim, so I need to, I suppose, change the number here. So it has been 8 consecutive years. Hemohim, it's the number 1 product that many consumers around the world are wanting to try. And even the countries not yet open with Atomy, they are trying to find a way to get the hands of Hemohim. So what is a Hemohim? Hemohim stands for hemoglobin, and H for hematopoiesis, I for immune, and M for modulation. And even during pandemic, you heard a lot of word about immune system. For the person who have a strong immune system, good immune system, probably they can fight easily over those viruses coming in. And even before pandemic, you notice that some people who does have a good immune system, they get less cold, they feel less tired. So that's what Hemohim will do in a big term. Hemohim will protect and boost the immune system, and Hemohim also increase the number of NK cells. Before pandemic, many people didn't really understand the word NK cells, but many news or like doctors are mentioning the word. For the people who having a lot of NK cells in the bone marrow, they have more chance of recovering well even after they got COVID. But by taking Hemohim, it will increase the number of NK cells, and it hence the cytokine production, and it helps with the modulation. So when it comes to modulation, that's where I got benefit from Hemohim. I had a seasonal allergy for like 8 years before start taking Hemohim, and I know it that once the body develop the allergy, you cannot really have any way to get rid of the allergy. But if you already suffer from seasonal allergy, you know how horrible it could be, and it can be. And every year, my symptoms get worse and worse. But when I tried Hemohim, of course, I didn't see the results right away. But when I was taking Hemohim, I started November, and next year spring came, I noticed that I wasn't searching for the allergy pills. And the same year, spring, fall, when I'm supposed to have that allergy symptom, the seasonal allergy symptom, I don't have to look for those allergy pills. To me, now I'm allergy free for like more than 8 years. So anybody who have allergies, I'll always tell them, do you know Hemohim? Would you like to try Hemohim? Like, do you want me to tell you where you can buy Hemohim? Even the people that I don't know, I don't care whether they think I'm crazy or not. I just want to tell them a good news. There is a way they can have a healthier, like a better life. Life without allergy, it is amazing. So that's what Hemohim will do. But in terms of Hemohim, there are many more things that we can discuss about it. So with the modulation, my allergy, why am I having an allergy reaction to season changes? Something coming into my body and it's overreacting it. But by taking Hemohim, it helps with the modulation. It kind of spreads down. So that's why I'm not having any allergy reaction. That's why we hear from people with a diabetes, cholesterol issue, a blood pressure issue, modulation taking place. It helps people to reduce the medication they are taking it. That's the one good story we are hearing from many people, that they were able to reduce the amount of medication they are taking it. So I talk about reducing the medication. Hemohim is a natural supplement. So that's why even a person like me who doesn't have a medical background freely talk about Hemohim, even to the strangers. Natural supplement, which means zero toxicity. And if you want to find the proof of those information, when you go to Atomy, I'm not sure whether they still have those information, but just type Hemohim patent information or Hemohim FDA, US FDA, and you will see those charts that Hemohim went through those FDA tests. They could not find any toxicity. You will find NA. not applicable, not applicable for the number of chemicals there. So since hemohim, it's not a medicine, natural health supplement. Even people who are already taking certain types of medication, they're still okay to take it. And another flagship product, Absolute Skincare Set. Yes, like beauty market is huge, and different types of skincare you can easily find it online, or even when you go to Sephora, you will see a bunch of, I cannot even name how many brands that Sephora is holding. But why Absolute Skincare is amazing? Top quality and affordable price. Top quality, low price, we can really experience from this Absolute Skincare set. And this Absolute Skincare set, in Korea, we call it, this is a skincare set which kind of win a Nobel Prize. It has been winning the three award in Korea, New Product Award, and King Sejong Award, and IR52. And as a skincare, it's the first time in the history to receive all of them. So we don't even have to explain much of the Absolute Skincare set. The 3 award explains it everything. But why Absolute Skincare set is so amazing? Who wants to see the wrinkles on their faces? Everybody try their best to delay the aging process of their skin. So Absolute Skincare set in Atomy world, in Atomy, we call it as a de-aging skincare set. Not only stopping aging process of your skin, which is anti-aging skincare, anti-aging, but de-aging means it rejuvenates. Not only stopping the aging process, it also make you look younger. It can help you to look 15. I could say like 15 or even 20 years. I haven't seen some seniors who've been using Absolute skincare set for several years. When I compare their pictures, before and after pictures, after pictures, when I see them, I could see the dramatic changes. So Absolute Skincare set, it has amazing number of ingredients, and why it was able to get 3 awards in Korea, because of that amazing technology behind of creating this product. So if you ask me what are the main key ingredients, there are 4 main key ingredients, but one of them, probably you heard it many times, EGF. Epidural growth factor, something we have it in our body, but as we get older, it breaks down. So by applying the skincare set, it helps our skin cells to rejuvenate. For that reason, we will be able to age backward with the Absolute Skincare set. So this is just a screen capture of Atomy Canada. When you go to Atomy USA or Atomy Philippines, Atomy Mexico, Colombia, Indonesia, you will see different number of products available. And the common question I usually get, why Atomy Korea has a lot of product, and why many different global branches have a different number of product? It depends on the regulation of individual country. Depend on the Health Canada or Health USA or Health Indonesia. Depend on their regulations. They will allow some product to be launched faster, and some product will take longer to be added on Atomy website. But this is a product available in Atomy Canada website. Beside Hemohim, we have iRetain. This is one of the GSGS product in Atomy world, global sourcing, global sales. So not only product from Coma B&H, we also getting product from other global branches. How many of you are taking this iRetain? We're getting a great feedback from people who have taken this iRetain. Some people who used to have a dry eyes, but with this iRetain, they noticed that it improved so much. Oh, it's sold out in the Eastern region. So, which means we know that it's a popular product. And this is a product that I'm applying it right now. It's an ethereal oil patch. This is another GSGS product. It's not coming from Coma B&H. It's not coming from Atomy Korea. This product is coming from Atomy Taiwan. And this is one product that whole family can use it. It has 2 natural oil ingredients, and you can use, it's not only using it for the joint pains, right? When you sprain your ankle, some people related this patch as in those functions, but our ethereal patch you can use for many different ways. Cold season, you can put it around your nose or on your neck when you're coughing too much, and when your child, he's somewhere got a bruise, when you just wrap around it, the bruise will heal faster. And even for indigestion, even for me with a headache, I don't need to take those Tylenols, all those pills anymore, right? With a Hemohim and with this great ethereal patch, naturally heals. And so many different places. Of course, with the backache, shoulder ache, this ethereal patch will do an amazing job. So this is the one product I really recommend people to keep it in your purse. You don't have to take the whole box. When you open up the box, you will be able to see it's 11 small pouches. So carry one pouch in your purse. You never know when you're going to need it. Right. So instead of popping in those like medicines, you can just make yourself feel better in a natural way. And there's a pomegranate beauty, which is a jelly type. I first thought that this product is really good for women only, but when you search about the pomegranate, the benefit of pomegranate, it's also good for men. It also can help them to prevent the prostate cancers too. And so pomegranate beauty, when you check out the website, it's help for the ladies who are going through menopausal symptoms, and it really helps to moisturize skin. And if you have tried it already, you know how delicious it can be. And the vitamin C, Atomy vitamin C, it's a mango flavor, and it's like a 3-month supply. So you can do the easy calculation with the price. You can really tell this is an affordable price, and whole family can enjoy this vitamin C. Vitamin C is something it doesn't create it from our body. That's why we need to take it externally. Some people say, I'm taking different types of fruits, but in order for it to have a same amount of vitamin C, you probably need to have whole bag of apple or a whole bag of oranges to have an equivalent amount of vitamin C. We have a convenient way to take vitamin C daily. And the spirulina, we all know spirulina, it's a part of a superfood. And this spirulina helps with the antioxidants, and it helps with the wrinkles of your skin. So yes, we can suggest people to try our Absolute Skincare Set or Fame Skincare Set, but people who really wants to improve their wrinkle problems, we can also introduce this spirulina. Right? And probiotic, the gut health, overall health of our body. So some people think the probiotic is only for the people who having a washroom issue, who cannot go to visit the washroom regularly. But probiotic, it really helps to balance the good and bad bacteria in our guts. And for children, probiotic helping to boost their immune system. Probiotic can be taken from 6 months. Baby 6 months, because that's the age when babies start taking a lot of food, like baby food. So that's when you can start introducing probiotic in their daily diet. Okay, and there is omega-3. We yesterday, people who have attended the meeting yesterday, we saw the great benefit of taking Alaska omega-3. Right, the benefit of taking omega-3, eye health, brain health, your vascular health. So by taking omega-3, there are so many other benefits. You'll be noticing it. We have a shampoo. We call it Absolute Shampoo because it has everything in it. If you're already taking Hemohim, the Hemohim water, it's part of this Absolute Shampoo. And there are many more, I can say more than 20 number of herbal ingredients which help to promote the hair growth and prevent the hair loss. Because these days with the stress and with pollution outside, many people not only aging of their skin, people also concerning about losing their hair. That's one of the biggest stress that many people are going through. But by switching to Absolute Shampoo, your worries are gone, right? Because it really promote the hair growth, and it really helps with the health of your scalp. And we have a body cleanser. Imagine this is like 500 milliliter body cleanser, 500, and it's only $13. And we're not talking about just the ordinary body cleanser. It has a herbal ingredients. So when you go into the detail of the ingredient and compare with the other brand, you will be amazed. Even after doing all that, if people still not using Atomy product, I want to ask why? What's stopping you not using Atomy products? And we have this amazing toothpaste which contains bee propolis. That's why some people remember as, oh yeah, I remember using that yellow toothpaste. So the bee propolis, it's collected from the entrance of the beehive, and Atomy was able to make it water soluble. What's the benefit of this using bee propolis toothpaste? It helps most of the problem that you'll have in your gums or your teeth, a tartar issue, gum issue. Even people who have cankers here, around your mouth area when you really get tired. It also help with that one, and when you have a minor burns, it also, because it has antibacterial issues, antibacterial and anti-inflammations functions within this toothpaste. So even when you have a minor burns, you don't have to look for any other ointment. You have it at home. You can use this Atomy propolis toothpaste, and it also have a green tea extract inside of this toothpaste. So you're not gonna see the the whitening effect right away, but prolong of using this toothpaste, Atomy propolis toothpaste, you will notice your teeth becoming brighter. And I heard a great testimony like several years back from a gentleman who's been smoking for many years in his life. When he went to see a dentist for the whitening service, he was surprised. He didn't know that it's gonna be that pricey. But that's when he got introduced to Atomy propolis toothpaste, and around 6 months later, he noticed a difference in the colors of teeth. So that's another benefit we can expect by using Atomy toothpaste. And hair essential oil. Before Atomy, I used to use like a Moroccan oil. That's a bit pricey, pricey like hair oil, but it was great. I loved it. Even though it was expensive, I didn't mind paying for it because of the quality. But Atomy came up with a better quality, but much lower in price. For me, for 100 milliliter, I used to pay like $45-50 for the Moroccan oil. But how much is our essential oil? $18 before tax, not even $20. And when you compare the ingredient, this one has six different types of oil. But that one, I think probably 3 different types of oil, So in terms of ingredient, yes, essential oil wins. In terms of price, yes, it makes many customers happy. Okay, so based on those products and with no special requirement, how can we really create this online business to make a passive income, the system income? Because that's the key. We're not only here to enjoy those products. With those products, we want to create the system income where we can live a balanced life. This is how you can expand your business. Not only the person who take the ownership of the of Atomy, even the person who just wants to create a commission, everybody need to create a binary. The word explains it all. Under you need to create a 2 groups. So key point here, 2 groups. When I show the picture like this, people think that, oh, I registered 2 people, so I'm done. So let's look at the picture. You need to keep on looking for consumers who will change their household items to Atomy. People doesn't have to do business, but as long as they are willing to try different number of Atomy products, that you can register them as your customers. And those customers, once they fall in love with the product, what will happen? They will be interested to join the business to make a system income, which will really give them financial freedom and freedom of time. So as I mentioned, once you join, what you need to do, you need to create 2 groups under you. And unlimited levels. Atomy not gonna stop you, and you can get the benefit from all the members that you have registered. So for example, I register like 10,000 member here and 10,000 member here. I get the benefit of the purchases from all those 10,000 members that I have registered. This portion to confuse the people who already experience other MLM, other network marketing, because they said, oh, what level, until what level can I get a benefit? Because most of the network marketing that they have experienced other than Atomy, they can only see the benefit until 10th level, which means if there are any member, they have registered 11, 12s, they're not gonna see any benefit from it. And there are some other line, other business, I also heard like they only can see the benefit of 7th line, which means you really need to be careful selecting those 7 powerful people. Because if those seven powerful people doesn't become active, there's no direction, no future for your business. But in Atomy, it's a consumer marketing. You just keep on looking for people who needs a hemohim, who need to switch their detergent to Atomy, who wanted to change their toothpaste to Atomy toothpaste. So basically, you keep on adding your consumer group. And those consumers, not only in your region, you can get those consumers around different global countries. So including Korea, 26 countries, but without Korea, 26 global branches. Yes, we won't be able to travel all those countries to register them as a member, but we're living in a era where we can access to online easily just by having Facebook or just by having Instagram or just access to those social media. You can make a friend in Japan, like that's what Peter did. And you can also make a friend in UK. You can make a friend in Russia. You can make them as your consumers. That's the future of your Atomy business. And that's a possibility of your Atomy business. People only look at the consumers around their neighbors. Oh, I only know 10 people. I only know 20 people around me. Think beyond that. Atomy is a global consumer marketing. There are many consumers around the globe who wanted to try this top quality product and affordable price. By taking ownership, we just need to invest our time to look for those customers. We're sharing a happy news, so feel proud to share Atomy to the people that you know. This price is based in Korea before the price increase. So just to understand how the compensation system works, just to understand how I can be compensated by Atomy system, we just need to know this PV, the point value. To us, we are also looking, it's what's the value, what's the PV value of individual product, because our commission will be determined based on those PVs. Even remember the screenshot that I have shared you for Atomy Canada. Every product that you see, beside the amount of the product, you will also see the PVs below. And you will also find the difference in PV in different global branches. It's really based on how much the price in that country. Okay, so Atomy Canada, it's giving 9,000 PV for the vitamin C. It doesn't mean that it's going to be same in Korea or same in the Philippines. It could be slightly different. Okay, so PV goes along with the price that we're going to pay for those products. Okay, so based on those products, how are we going to be compensated? Atomy will determine how you are qualified to get a commission based on your personal PV. Personal PV, it's when you are ordering products under your own ID. So my ID number is 123456. I log in with that ID and I buy Hemohim. That which means that Hemohim 60,000 PV will be registered under my name. But however, that's not the only number that I need. I also need a PV from my consumer group, my left group and the right group, based on not even just one group. You need to have a balance of right and left group. Because people sometimes think that I already have my personal PV and I already have more than certain PV on my left. Is it Atomy qualify me to receive a commission? No, you need to have triangle for yourself qualified, and your left group, right group have a certain amount of PV required for receive a commission. Then how you're gonna get a PV from your left and right group? From your consumers. They don't have to buy all Hemohim. They don't have to buy all Absolute Skincare set. Anything they need, it will be accumulated. The person who just buys 198, so that's probably 4 sets of Hemohim before Atomy US increasing the price, and 30,000, 10,000 before Atomy changed the price. 10,000 was our evening care set. So consumers can purchase anything they wanted to purchase, but for you, all their purchases are combined as your group PV. And based on the group PV, Atomy will determine how much commission you can collect. So this is just a figure for you to eye on. So because this is going to be your future goal. First, you need to learn how to make $70. Let's not talk about 25 because we're not here for that. We first need to make our personal PV 300. Once your personal PV 300, what's your next goal? You wanted to make your group PV. So investing your time to make customer understand about the product and help them with the purchases, you create those PV from your both left and right, minimum. It doesn't have to be exactly 300, 300, minimum 300, 300, which means you can have 500 one side and 300 the other side. And just by meeting the minimum 300, 300, plus minus $70. I know Canada, you're not getting $70 these days, $66, $67, but you can go up. I think several years back, we sometimes got like $71, $72. So it's not fixed $70. And once your group gets bigger, what would happen? You only have 100 customers. It doesn't mean that you're only going to have 100 customers. All those customers who love the product, what they will do, they will share those products to other people. Even if you don't ask them, they will be voluntarily sharing those products to other people. When they try Atomy toothpaste and their gum problem has been solved, what they will do, you know what, I've been switched to this yellow, like, I don't know, this Propolis toothpaste, and I noticed my gum problem has been solved. I'm sure people who've been hearing her story, you know what, I have a gum issue also. Can you introduce me to the product? Then by having member also sharing to other group, your group PV can increase to 700,000. So it's just like a matter of time. When you don't do anything, you cannot really expect your PVs to grow. But when you keep on investing your time to look for new customers and follow up existing customers and make them share to their contact, this will help you to grow your group PV. In order for you to qualify for $140, remember, your personal PV also needs to be 700,000. And in Atomy, we do have a certain stage where you should be increasing your personal PV. So we can discuss about that in another meetings. So that's what will happen. So this is like your future income chart in Atomy, just based on the purchase made by your consumers. So first, try to make $70 every day. When I just talk about $70, people not so appealing. Oh, $70? Oh, not so much. But $70 every day, imagine, it's close to $2,000. For you loving the product and for you sharing the benefit to other people and getting the referral from others, by doing that, you can make close to $2,000 system income. Amazing. That's that's amount equivalent to you owning a $700,000 condo with mortgage free. So imagine, for you learning how to make $70 every day, what will happen? You will be eventually increased to 140, 300. Okay, when I mentioned 1,500, some people, oh, that's too far away. And then is there people even making $1,500? Yes, there is. There are many Imperial Masters so far, 13 Imperial Masters already retired in terms of general commission. They're making more than 50 million. We saw the daily PV of one Imperial Master. It was not million. It was in the level of billions. But why Atomy compensation plan? We call it righteous compensation plan. All those Imperial Masters who've been doing Atomy more than 10 years and their group PV, it's more than 50 million. It's 50 billion. Atomy will not give more money. Even if they're making way more than 50 million, Atomy said, we're only going to compensate you until 50 million, which is $1,500 a day. Because, if you're making $1,500 a day without, not including Sunday, it's almost close to $40,000. And imagine yourself, or think about, is there any other opportunity out there where you can make $40,000 system income without any capital investment? Not so much. And this is one mission for the founder, the CEO Hangye Part 2. Instead of making, certain star millionaires in Atomy, he really wanted to make us small riches. Imagine all of us here who can make $100,000 monthly income. There are so many things we can do to make this society a better world, okay? Because I'm sure we'll be, even though we get busy every month to spend all that $100,000, funny thing is, next month you'll get another $100,000. So what will you do with all those money? We end up contributing back to the society. So we love the business mindset of our CEO Hangye Park and where he wanted to create up many small riches. And that's why we call it righteous compensation plan. Doesn't matter when you start, right? Doesn't matter when you start. Everybody start from the same level. We all gonna meet at the top. So in Atomy, this word really makes sense. I started faster before than Odette, which means I'm gonna always making more money than Odette. You know what? I will never know. Probably this year, Odette's income can be more than mine. That's a system of Atomy. But eventually, we all going to meet at this level, $1,500. That's where we are heading. Okay. There is another portion, master's bonus, but I will not discuss about that today. But even yourself, thinking about $1,500 every day, doesn't it make you excited? Doesn't it make you jump off from the chair? Think about what you can do with the system income. You will be getting it. The financial freedom you can get and the freedom of time. You will really get to enjoy the dream life that you planned on the life scenario. Oh, it's a sad reality, right? But it is a reality. We have a residual bills every month. We have a telephone bills, mortgage bills, car lease, car insurance fee, insurance, or even using gas, or even using internet. We need to pay every month, right? Even though you're not doing anything, just breathing in, breathing out. There's always a residual bills we need to pay for it. Why not making residual income? In Atomy, why don't we create the passive income? By creating passive income, yes, it's not going to happen overnight. It really requires our time, effort, our passion, tears, a lot of hard work. But by making this global online shopping mall, the Atomy global online shopping mall working, what will happen to you? If you become the owner of that $100,000, you really get to live the dream life. We all have a different definition of the dream life, right? How Walter wanted to live his dream life, and Peter, Mary, Udai, you all have a different definition of living a dream life, but we all can make that into reality with a system income from Atomy. And it doesn't stop there. 3-generation inheritance, because we don't know what future holds for our next generation. Even us, so many things has been changed. When we were younger, we didn't think about fourth industrial revolution. We didn't know those AI will take over many jobs. Who knew? But think about just 10 years, 20 years, when our children, get older, when they really have to look for a job, probably there's not many jobs left for them. For us, building this Atomy online business and creating a system income, we can be the parents, make their dreams come true also. We don't have to really tell them you need to study so you can go to university, good mark, and get a good job. Maybe that lifestyle doesn't exist anymore. So we can become a parent, and we can become that person who really help our loved ones to live a balanced life also. If you can make $100,000, you can use it for your rest of your life, and then your children also can enjoy the same amount. Are you in it with me? You gonna stay here till you make $100,000?